Let's Plays are my oh, I can't... Wait. I just got a nosebleed. That's weird.
Alright, let's put Act 2, or let's put Act 1 to bed. Again.
Again? For the first time we're doing this, right?
Oh, totally, yes.
Yeah, okay. What plane are we using?
Once again, we're going to be taking out the XFA-27 Scarface, so basically the super plane from Ace Combat 2.
Oh.
Which is making its grand return in Ace Combat X here.
I mean, there's no kill like overkill.
Nope.
The Gleipnir would know a lot about that, as it turns out.
Although it's funny you say that, as it turns out, basically, time has advanced so far from Ace Combat 2 that the super plane for 2 is now just a mid-tier level 1 now.
Preparations for an assault on Santa Elva. They're the same troops we rescued from Stand Canyon. The mission will be to recapture Santa Elva, a vital transportation route. If we succeed in retaking the city, our capital Griswold will be within reach. Analysis of the SWBM attack at Cape Aubrey has shown that the shockwave of the missile dissipates before reaching ground level. Therefore, an assault by our ground forces has a much higher probability of succeeding. The mission can commence at any time. The Gleipnir has troubled Aurelia long enough. The time has come to drive it out.
What, wait, is it just like flying around? It's just bothering people like a buzzard?
Oh, basically, it's been bombing the shit out of everyone because in this timeline, we didn't make it down to Terminus Island fast enough to take out all its weapons and cloaks, so it's at full power right now.
Oh.
But yeah, the trade-off is because we went and we rescued all those troops from Stand Canyon, we now have ostensibly backup ground forces. And also, here's the paint scheme that I unlocked for doing Icebound.
Wait,
and pulling the name base there.
I didn't see it. Because it's camouflage, you see.
But
no, it's just pretend I'm not here. It's fine.
I mean, how is that any different from the way I usually do this?
You. That was the perfect retort to what I said, you dick. Oh, we get to do the takeoff this time. Yeah, I like these.
Yeah.
And the landings, too, because they're terrifying. You fuck it up right at the last minute.
Although takeoffs usually not so much, but yeah, because the XFA-27 is technically a carrier-based jet, we get to do the carrier takeoff for this mission.
That's fun.
This is reconnaissance. Something's wrong. The enemy is nowhere to be found.
No sign of the Gleipnir.
That's impossible. Damn lasers.
I know I said this the first time. How? That's impossible! It's a giant, stupid ship the size of a skyscraper.
It's amazing how a ship with a cloaking device can just literally disappear like that.
Impossible. Unheard of.
But yeah, this is basically just the same cutscene that plays out in Midnight Sun, just only on land instead of on the ground.
Holy shit. Pleased to meet you, Gleipnir, for the first time.
Handle it on their own? I don't think so. I can't believe they've made such a terrifying weapon. Sir, Griffith 1, it appears...
You ever play Fallout? It's like they got shot with a laser weapon, turned into ash.
We won't be able to maintain our military presence. Casualties to the Allied ground forces will be displayed on your MPG. Protect them and keep the gauge on. All ground forces have withdrawn from Santa Elva.
And again, I said this in the original run of the recording commentary for this one, but this actual transparent layer, it's really just a texture bubble that appears around the Gleipnir.
Oh, so if you fly into it, will you be able to see the Gleipnir through it?
No, it's like really close to it's like a regular original model, but again, like, I figured this out because, thanks to the magic of emulation and, like, flipping between, like, hardware and software rendering settings and stuff like that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you can actually fuck with that texture bubble accidentally. So, like, I think, like, in one version, like, if you mess up the settings, like, it just literally turns it into just this big, incredibly visible, like, just thing of static.
I'm not going... okay, Let's Plays are about representing the game warts and all that, representing the game as it would be played by a normal person. But I think you should have done that, because it would have been really funny to have people constantly talking about the Gleipnir being invisible when it's clearly not. That would have been hilarious.
Like, that's the thing, like, this was, like, years and years and years ago when I was just figuring out how to get this game to run on, like, PPSSPP. So, like, I honestly don't know if I could replicate the circumstances where, like, I corrupted the texture bubble and, like, made it actually visible full-time.
Speaking of corruption, I feel like letting the Gleipnir run amok like this is causing the human life around you to be corrupted. I'm surprised you have any friends left.
Oh no, it's okay. The MPG has disappeared, so that means that we don't have to worry about it blowing shit up anymore.
Wait. Oh, what? So that's just... Wait. So this is like a real boss fight this time then, with like phases, and it can...
Yep.
Holy shit. Oh man.
Airborne fortress, missile launch.
Yeah, basically, like, you saw, like, I went out of the way to get that special name base there that spawns in, and, like, the requirement to do that is just to shoot the cloaking device and, like, disable, like, the optical camouflage before it fires the shot cannon a second time. And in doing that, basically, it completes the MPG phase of the mission, so you don't really have to worry about any damage to your troops anymore after that.
Oh, I see. Like, the shocking it's doing now is to kill you, because he hates you so much.
Yeah.
I see.
Like now, yeah, it's not using the shot cannon anymore, it's using the shockwave burst missiles, which, again, are basically specifically just targeting us right now.
2, 1, impact!
I will compliment you again on your cinematography. Although Ace Combat's camera kind of got in the way of that one. It's okay.
Oh yeah, no, like, that's kind of the thing that I've noticed about, like, especially, like, in X, where, like, if you do, like, the follow camera by, like, holding down the triangle button, like, the plane sometimes tends to take up the majority of the screen, so you can't really see what you're supposed to be following.
Yeah, it's not... Your plane is doing a great job of being a door rather than a window. You ought to put that optical camo on your own plane. Is this... Oh, I've been playing a lot of the Surge lately. Is this like the Surge where you can shoot it in a certain spot to cut off its optic camo and get it yourself?
Unfortunately, no, and, like... I'm trying to remember, like, if the specific, like, the super plane for this game, the Fenrir, like, I know, like, it doesn't have it.
Whoa!
Getting close to that tailpin, but yeah, like, I know, like, it doesn't have it as, like, a player option to utilize, but I'm just trying to remember if, like, if it has optical camouflage itself as an enemy.
I think that...
Because...
I think that'd be a little overpowered if it was on you. Because,
yeah.
you know, the whole point of it is enemies can lock onto you and you have to do maneuvers to get them to not be locked on, and then you shoot them. So, like, them not being able to do that kind of breaks the game a little.
Yeah, like, I was just talking about this with Lazy Fire for Mission 9, that it's like stealth does not exist for you in this game as it does for the enemies.
Well, see, even then, right? I feel like Ace Combat is a unique universe in that when you call something a stealth plane, they don't just mean radar, they mean fucking Metal Gear bullshit.
Yeah.
Whoa, you got hit!
Yeah, I think I either took a missile or, yeah, I kind of took a bit of the brunt from that, so...
What kind of fucking ace are you? How dare you? You are a pretender to the throne. The funny thing is, I would immediately vomit if I tried to play this game. So, you're doing better than me in killing this Gleipnir.
All SWBM launching ports have been destroyed! Damn it! Smoke's pouring into the bridge! Engine 6 is on fire! Power is falling! We can maintain altitude!
I'm pretty sure it means a shark has cranial damage when it lopes to one side like this.
To inform that we will not be able to complete the mission. It's time the Southern Cross saw the true face of Lisa's might! Prepare the shotgun!
Yeah, the poor captain of the Gleipnir, he's the fucking best character in this game.
I remember laughing at that the first time too. Prepare the shot cannon!
They intend to use the shot cannon on the city!
What the fuck? He's gonna fire on his own people?
Yep.
On your MPG. Destroy the shot cannon.
Oh yeah, well it's good that we're actually getting the chance to like redo this because like in the time since then I've discovered like they actually like had short stories on like the Ace Combat X website in Japan that you could like read along, and like they recounted like this version of Standoff in the Skies like basically in prose form, so like you actually get to learn like the name of the captain of the Gleipnir, like his name's like Captain Burlington.
Like the Coat Factory?
Yes, like the Coat Factory.
Prepare the shot cannon! You're gonna love it! I guarantee it!
No, that's Men's Warehouse.
Oh, god damn it.
But yeah, like there's like an extra added coda like at the end of the story where it's like it flips over to like Diego Navarro's perspective, and he's like, Man, that Gleipnir captain was sure a fucking dipshit trying to blow the city up with a shot cannon. I'm glad the Gleipnir got blown up because, you know, that would have made it really hard to sell, like, international versions of the Gleipnir to, like, other people.
Oh, that's a very Yoko Taro ending. It's funny, Japanese game devs love that kind of thing, like drama CDs and extra game materials like that. It's interesting. It's funny, I'm actually not surprised that exists. That's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, like, they did that for Ace Combat 7 too, like, the Aces at War, like, lore book that came along with the special editions of it had, like, 3 or 4 different short stories in it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I always love that kind of stuff.
Come on, just a little more. If we can hold together long enough.
But yeah, just... I love that, like, little end note, like, basically, like, oh, just thank God it got blown up before he actually destroyed the city with it, because that would have destroyed its marketability.
Dude, I already referenced Metal Gear, so I hit the quota, but I'll do it again. That's a very Metal Gear thing. Totally unsurprising for the Ace Combat world. Get fucked, Gleipnir. Again. They couldn't have just had it crash. It had to crash and then blow up.
In destroying the Gleipnir, as well as taking back
It's the
Elva.
cherry on top.
It is.
Elva victory is fantastic news. But even more so, the defeat of the Gleipnir is sure to boost morale and give us a strategic advantage in this war. Luck was certainly on our side, though. With all of that raining debris, it's amazing the city sustained so little damage.
How many times have you heard me say that in the Ace Combat series?
Yeah, sure, Crux, we believe you.
Wow, 0 civilian deaths again. Good job, Aces. Good job.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, up next, Act 2.
Unthinkable! The chatter of the nightly parties fell into silence. In place of the sumptuous banquet, weapons to protect the capital were rolled in. Griswold is in turmoil over the shocking news, but who would have thought that underneath the chaos lay an even greater story? Aurelia's exploitation of Leysath was all a ruse. In fact, Aurelia had been Leysath's largest benefactor in aid. The truth remained hidden from the public, while any aid meant for food was spent on arms. Why did this happen? Why was a lavish party held to boast the performance of their newest weapon? The trail of money surrounding Diego Navarro would lead me to the answer. Diego Navarro is not only Lesath's commanding officer, but also controls their arms industry. He has used continued conflict as a means to amass an enormous fortune. This war was conceived as a replacement for the Civil War to further increase arms sales. I can't help but wonder how much of this truth the soldiers risking their lives for Lesath really know. The classified documents contained much more than just information on the airborne fortress. The transfer of financial revenue and commodities were also recorded in great detail. What does all of this have to do with Lesath's commanding officer Diego Navarro? Even after all that's happened, why does he still seem so naturally at ease? I've unwittingly found myself fearing for the safety of the Southern Cross.